They had 7 stickers on them.
They literally, they had 7 stickers on these Hokas. It was crazy, bro.
Like a size 13?
It's a 14.
14.
All right, dog, you got to do the intro.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the Hell Yeah Podcast with Jesse, Femi, and PJ.
All right, hell yeah, let's get this started.
Let's, not say something horrible for the first 10 minutes. It's going to be hard, but...
Okay.
Oh, dude, I could talk about some of the... if I can get them to load. Dude, I've had a bunch of shit go pretty viral recently.
Okay.
What was the one, dude? The one that I wanted to really read is it's I posted this clip and because there's this fucking sign out by my place and it's this lady. The sign says "Cat Ladies for Kamala."
Yeah.
And in the clip we're like, "Fuck them kids," right? You know, I'm like, because that's what I see when I see that. But
bro, I started trolling this fool.
But dude,
Cat Ladies for Kamala, bro? What the fuck?
Bro.
Yeah, I swear to God, bro, that's who you voting for, Femi.
Yep.
You voting for Cat Ladies, dog? Cat Ladies on your side, bro. Dude, apparently I read, though, that Kamala has lost the black vote and Trump has gotten the black vote.
I don't believe that shit.
I do. Bro, I'm not kidding, bro. So, I was watching, all these presidential debates, right?
Yeah.
And I was watching them on CNN, on every platform, right? I just kept switching back because I wanted to see what people were saying. I would go to liberal, I'd go to Republican. In the comments, everyone's like, Trump 2024, even on CNN, even on Huffington Post, everywhere was like, Trump, 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 Trump. It was like, dude, if Trump does not win the election from what I've seen, it's rigged for sure.
No comment.
For sure, 100%.
No fucking comment.
For sure, 100% rigged. Okay, but these are the comments I want to read on this post real quick.
Let's see the comments.
So they're actually hilarious. Some of the God damn it, I hate how I have.
No. So if Trump does win, do you think Seattle's gonna riot? You think there's a chance?
I think
because
they're gonna do something.
I know because we're standardly a blue state. We're not standardly a red
that
state.
was my phone.
think no matter what. Okay, so there was these.
I'm not gonna be here for
Okay,
anything.
so there was these laws that were just passed. I was just reading about. So basically, they've passed these laws now that the military can be used as force against citizens of America.
Yeah.
And they just passed.
What law is this, man? What about that one law, posse commentators?
Dude,
You're not supposed to be allowed to, or I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly or incorrectly, but you're not allowed to use military.
They just passed the law.
It's unconstitutional. It's illegal.
But they just passed the law against it.
How?
Dude, I could literally send you all these videos. It's all over YouTube. I don't know if you know who Jimmy Dore is. Tim Dillon's been talking about it. Every comedian that I listen to has been talking about it.
So they're
planning to use if something happens, they can use military force on the U.S. citizens now.
That's nuts,
insane.
man.
Yeah, that's why people are
they shouldn't be allowed to do that.
They're gearing
legally.
up for something, bro. For sure, because they just passed it. I think 4 or 5 days ago. But here's one of the comments for the single cat mom of 36 voting for Trump, making dating affordable again. Hard to meet gents in this economy. We all work and go home now.
That was one of the comments.
That was one of the comments. The single cat lady is like, fuck Kamala.
We all work and go home now.
This is nuts.
Bro, dude, and she's not the only single cat lady on there. There's multiple posts of women commenting on my post, being like,
"Women listen to your podcast, PJ?"
Yeah, dude, bro, I have a.
Are you sure they're real?
I know they're trying to figure out where he gets.
Dude, okay, dude, check this out.
I mean?
Check this out. On my analytics for shorts specifically and or short content. I think 35 to 40% of my viewership is women, and then on the podcast itself now has a 20% viewership on Spotify, on YouTube, and I can look the specific analytics that aren't for the clips that are for the podcast,
and they're all women, the 20%.
Yeah,
it's a lot of women.
Thank God though we only have a 1% non-binary because we don't fuck with them.
Yeah. Well, there goes not saying something out of pocket in the first 10 minutes. Just went right out the door. Just gonna throw that dart at the wall.
It's like they, them, no.
Yeah, right here. I was engaged, but I'm still single. I'm a cat mom, but I'm still voting for Trump and Vance 2024.
2025. Damn, brother Kenton, you just really came out
That's
right
crazy.
there. 2024.
Reddit. I just assume that all comments of the internet are like from a bot or Russian.
Yeah.
But if that's real, bro,
That's 2 women commenting on that. And then there was one woman. She's like, how can you say she's guilty of harming kids who don't exist? Why does anyone need to have children they're not committed to caring for? Just mind your business or ignore them like people do with all the other kids in this foster care system and or abusive homes. And then I commented, come on, load. God damn it. I hate how bad my service is in here. I don't think at any point I was saying she's harming kids, but this is my new thing is I agree with them because I try to bait them to comment. I was like, I totally agree. I was like, who needs kids in this world? We don't need them anymore. Adopt kids if you want to have your own. Plenty of kids need a home. So I just agree. So like any negative comment I get now,
this is fucking nuts. This is
bro,
fucking nuts.
it's a social, like I'm seeing a social commentary. I'm trying to, this is my version of going to school and college and seeing how, special needs people act.
Acting a fool.
Yeah.
on the internet, man.
Bro, no, dude. So my new favorite thing is like, cause like literally someone will say something absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
Like literally this week, cause I just been spamming. I probably had like 6 comments where like, man, some people should just never have a podcast. And then I go under the comment. I'm like, I totally agree. This shit is absolute garbage. And they'll comment back. They're like, dude, I've gotten full conversations with people that don't realize they're talking to the person that made the post. I'm just stroking their ego so much, and then
Like, yeah.
well, because
on.
the more comments I get, the more that the algorithm likes it and
Yeah.
it shares my video. And instead of talking shit, because every time I would talk shit, they would just like immediately ignore it. But when
Yeah.
I go in and agree with them, it like confuses the shit out of them. And then they're just like, yeah, I agree too. Yeah, fuck them. I'm like, yeah, fuck these losers in their podcast.
They're no go having ass.
Pimp these retards on the internet, man.
But no, basically I learned this thing. Another reason things been going viral is you have to engage with the algorithm. Like you need to be watching videos and commenting. So some of my most viral shit this week were just like comments on a post where I was like, I was like watching this guy feed monkeys and I was like, this is how COVID spread. And I got like 1,000 likes on it. You know what I mean? And I got like 4 followers from it.
So fucking funny, man.
Very out of pocket.
It's like, what? Didn't that shit come from bats?
That shit's so allegedly.
It came from the Chinese government. Okay?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Trump
Yeah.
said it came from the Chinese government, so it did.
From China. China.
Oh yeah, so like some of the most viral shit that I've had, like this one got like 15K views. Did we talk about the comments on the Diddy and LeBron stuff?
Nah.
No, I don't think we did. Actually,
Okay, so I made a clip of Diddy and LeBron. And I was like, damn, dude, Diddy and LeBron again. I was like, that got me pretty bricked up thinking about that.
Pause.
And then it got like 15K views. Like it just went, and it got like 21 comments.
15,000 people like that.
Yeah. It went mega viral, bro. It's like one of my most viral. It is my most.
Wow.
It's my most viral clip on YouTube.
It'd be like that though on the internet.
It do be like that on the internet, dog.
It's funny is I had a foreshadowing where I was like, because I made a post on Facebook when I saw it, and I was like, man, LeBron and Diddy got me bricked up thinking about that. No likes, no nothing, right?
The fact you posted that on the 30 and Up Club was insane.
Yeah, I posted it on Facebook like a week.
bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, brother.
I had like a vision, bro. I was like, this will go viral.
Yeah, bro. No, my boy posted on the 30 and Up Club just some out of pocket shit like that out of the blue. Ain't posted nothing.
They're like, how's PJ doing?
No, hey, ain't posted nothing in weeks, just out of the blue. Damn, Diddy and LeBron got me bricked up.
Dude, one of the comments was one of the top comments was, yo, if like you thinking about a man getting sexually assaulted, it's got you bricked up, someone needs to go through your search history. You're like, they're literally like, you need help.
What the fuck is wrong with Facebook?
Yeah, I posted on Facebook. I posted on TikTok. I posted on Twitter. I posted it everywhere, dog.
Bro,
it all started with the
hey,
post.
slap
though.
that
You
shit
only
up
use
everywhere.
Facebook to cheat on your spouse, bro. You're like, fuck it. I'm gonna crash out.
I could never crash out on no bitch.
Bro, that clip is so good.
I could
Hello?
never.
The money calling me. They need me bad.
That was PJ. You're so fucking
The
ignorant.
president called. They need me.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay, Honda. So this is, I don't know if you've seen this, right? So Diddy LeBron James unfollowed Diddy on Instagram or something, and right before Diddy got locked up, he posted a picture of LeBron James in a maid outfit.
Man, I would just unfollow Diddy from life.
But no, but so he unfollowed Diddy, and then he posted this picture of LeBron in like a legit maid's outfit, bro. He looking double cheeked up on a Tuesday. You know what I mean? Like you can see like his booty's like up, bro.
Okay, can I ask a quick question? I haven't seen the photo, right? But when he takes the picture of himself, is he in front of a mirror?
Yeah, it's a selfie.
It's a selfie.
Yeah, he did that shit.
Well, no, so dude, LeBron actually,
and he sent that shit.
So when I saw this, I made a clip of it, and it went viral, and I was like, "Is this even real?" Because I just feel like I'm putting like fake news out there. And then LeBron actually commented on it, right, and said, "He's like, I lost a bet." That's what he said in the Like he made a statement. He's like, "I lost a bet to Diddy. This is why I had to wear the maid's outfit." And we're like, "Dog, we all know you lost a bet."
Nah, dog. Like, listen,
I don't believe that.
All due respect to LeBron James, he's one of the greatest basketball players to ever live. I don't know what his sexuality is. I don't want to infer because, you know, LeBron James is 6'3" and fucking 320 pounds. He'll fuck you up.
Talking to Mike a little closer.
He'll fuck you up. But if you take a selfie in a maid's dress in front of a mirror,
I mean, you might be a F word, bro.
it's pretty zesty.
It's pretty zesty.
You know how they have that, like, what's his name?
Hey, you got a little sugar in your tank.
Bro, do you remember that? You might be a redneck. You might be an F word, bro.
Yeah.
No, there was one comment on here that was so good. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to find it here.
I know. Have you kept up on the Diddy case at all? Femi?
Yeah, I've been watching it up.
A little bit, man. It's just like they got a hotline now.
Yeah, bro.
So this guy,
crazy.
he's like, "Whoa, no, King James." I was like, "More like Queen James." That was my comment, bro. I was just talking shit, bro.
Just roasting on the boy.
Shit, man.
Yeah, this one guy's on it. He's like, "Where did you read this? Isn't true." I was like, "Google LeBron in a maid's outfit, dog." Like, I'm like, just Google it, dog. That's all you need to do. Hold on, here. I'll Google it for you, Femi. LeBron. Honestly, I'm starting to think what between him and Diddy, I think it was consensual. That's my whole new thought process.
You think it's consensual?
This guy's out here bouncing balls on the court.
Bouncing
balls
off
in his
throat.
mouth.
Look.
Off his throat.
Pause.
And hey, that was your boy too, huh?
Was that
It wasn't even my boy. It was just like, it's always cool to see like
And
a positive black man
winning.
winning. He's like, I don't cheat on my wife.
Don't you know what?
What's wrong with him being gay?
I know.
There's nothing wrong with him being gay.
I know.
There's nothing wrong with him being gay.
Hey, Femi.
There's everything wrong with cheating on his wife.
Hey, Femi.
I think his wife
Femi,
knew
he
about
didn't
it.
cheat on his wife. He cheated on his boyfriend with his wife.
I think his wife knew about it too. I think it was all consensual, dude. Damn. I think his wife was there getting Diddy partied and like they were
a
all
little Diddy shower.
they're just swapping guts. You know what I mean, dude? So apparently,
Swapping guts.
yeah, like Diddy goes into LeBron and then goes into his wife like within like seconds. You know, like he's in out. You know.
Yo, is that like a thing?
I don't know. I'm making it up right now, man.
Okay, I was like, what the fuck have you done, PJ?
What kind of life do you
I
live?
haven't done any gay shit like
Like,
LeBron.
who
I'll tell you that. I've done some gay shit, but I didn't wear no maid's
It
outfit,
goes
bro.
male to female, like you're trying to connect your Bluetooth. What the fuck,
Slippery slide, dog. It's a Diddy party, baby.
dude? What the fuck, man?
Cognac, bro.
Everybody's on 2CB getting fucked in the ass. I'm good, bro.
Bro, I
Bro,
used
no,
to
so-
hate taking
Okay, so
2CB.
this is the new one that I was reading up on like today about Diddy is so Jennifer Lopez, right? So you know how her and Ben Affleck got back together?
Yeah.
Like after they broke up. So apparently they're breaking up again.
Good.
And it's because Jennifer Lopez is in the dossier doing hella crazy shit. Like there's a 500-page dossier that's released, and Jennifer Lopez's name is mentioned a ton of times. And there's all this information out. And like you seen that picture of Ben Affleck smoking that cigarette?
Yeah.
He looks like that all the time.
But that's right after he read the dossier, dog.
That's right after.
I don't know. I'm just making it up.
There's no journalistic integrity on the Hell Yeah podcast. We are inferring and painting a narrative.
I know, hey, he let the boy riff. He could never crash out on no riff. Okay?
Really? Like,
Bro,
how did you know?
He was
I'm
there.
just saying, I
He
saw
took the picture.
Bro, you ever seen a man smoke a cigarette like that, dude? Your wife just got banged
I've
out.
seen Ben Affleck look like that ever since he got with Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, but they broke up and then just recently got back together.
Yeah, they got back together.
All the Diddy's allegations happening, and now he's leaving Lopez because of it. That's like what the narrative is out there.
This is when I knew that Jennifer Lopez was like bad for men's health.
That was the moment?
No, there was like some video I randomly watched on the internet, right? They went to Dunkin' Donuts, right?
Okay.
They're walking out of the Dunkin' Donuts to their Tesla, right? And all you hear is just fucking J-Lo just mouthing off, just yam, 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 yam. In the same way Ben Affleck looked when he was smoking that cigarette, it was the same way he looked when he was walking right next to her. And he opened the car door for her, and then he just slammed the car door shut.
But no, that was like right around, like that video you're talking about is like that's a recent one, and like everyone's saying that happened because of all the Diddy stuff that just came out.
Damn.
That's what everyone's saying.
Yeah, bro, that bitch is
I
just
was like,
Oh, this is my other
canary.
favorite one that came out. I don't know if this is real or not, but what's his name? Steve Harvey. They're saying Steve Harvey. They have a video out right now.
Mr. Potato Head?
Yeah, Steve Harvey.
Is this on Facebook?
Yeah, it's on Facebook. I reposted it. I was like, damn. And this is so. The thing is, it's Steve Harvey and Usher, and they're saying that they have a video that's being leaked of them fucking Justin Bieber, and I was like, damn. Anyone else getting hard reading this, LMAO?
I don't know. My boy's Facebook account is sus.
Hey, man.
No, not a single person like
PJ.
that.
Yeah, bro. Nobody should have liked
fucking
that.
monster.
Dude, I'm gonna make a clip out of this and put that picture in it,
Please
and it's
do.
gonna go viral.
Bro,
okay?
please do. Please.
It doesn't matter if no one agrees on Facebook. I'll make them agree on TikTok.
Yeah, yeah, bro. It don't matter, bro. Run game on
no
it.
offense to you, PJ, but if motherfuckers is getting their news from Facebook,
They're running game on
yo,
it.
society's in for a rude awakening.
know.
We're fucked.
I fuck election day, bro. Fuck election
Facebook
day.
for news.
is a wild concept.
Come on, man. Look at that picture of Steve Harvey and Usher taking advantage of poor Beaver. Do you see that picture, bro? They manhandled that boy.
I know, there's so many goddamn teeth in that photo.
Have you seen the look of Justin Bieber's face, bro? You seen him walking around with that Bell's palsy? I bet they all got herpes and just kept blowing loads into Justin, and his face went limp. I seen the pictures, bro.
And you got a homie that had that happen.
Yeah, dude. No, I knew a guy.
They fucked Justin Bieber's face numb.
Yeah, they gave him Bell's palsy, dog.
Talk about a face fuck.
Femi's walking away, bro. He can't compartmentalize the truth.
The boy had too much. The boy had
Hey,
too
bro,
much.
this is what woke culture
We're
wants.
never getting booked again anywhere, bro. Game over.
No, dude, it's all good.
Checkmate.
What the fuck, PJ? This is what's going on.
No wonder you're having panic attacks.
I've been having panic attacks all week, bro.
PJ, you need Xanax.
I was on Xanax for like 15 years.
15 years. What the fuck?
Get this boy a Benzie stat.
You're like, yo, we need to go go talk about some topics. Start off this podcast.
Bro, I came in hot today, did I not?
You came in.
Came out the
I was
gate
ready, bro.
stunting.
You came out white hot, bro. What the fuck?
Bro, I have a vision now. I know how to go viral.
Yo.
I've been learning.
I'm doing the thing.
Don't worry, dude. I'll book you on a show at some point.
Yo, you're
It might be
crazy.
in a couple years.
This
I know
is
we're gonna
crazy.
get there.
We're gonna get there, dude.
I love this podcast. Only a podcast this crazy can make me laugh and cry this much. It's such a short duration of time. This is the best I felt all week.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you, PJ.
You're welcome, dude. That's how I felt when I read Steve Harvey and Usher were fucking Bieber. I was like, this is
sick.
I was like, this is the news that I need. This is what I need. Someone already made the pictures. I'm just gonna steal it.
Yeah, hey, that's just mine now.
15K on a clip, dog. Fuck off, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bro, I made a clip earlier that went really viral. It did like 10K on Instagram or whatever, and like literally, it's this dude talking about how this guy like basically was like creeping on this girl. And like everyone got mad at him, and then like he went home and like beat the shit out of his mom, I guess, or something. And I was like, sometimes you gotta lock in, dude. You just gotta lock
It's
in.
mom's fault though.
No, bro. That boy pledged allegiance to the first woman that he saw. He was gonna smack the shit out of.
Yeah, that's what
And
Logan
that
said.
I know, and she was
That's
just in
cra-
the
that's
wrong
crazy.
place at the wrong time.
Imagine you hate women so much that you hate your mom. That's fucking nuts.
It's nuts.
That's fucking nuts.
Nuts.
That's like you're like all of them are evil. I hate them all. It's like, what about the one
Hey,
that
honestly,
you know
dude,
fed and
honestly, bro,
Yeah,
like I'm gonna be
nurtured
real
you.
with you,
nurtured
bro.
and clothed you?
Yeah.
Fuck her too.
I'm gonna be honest, man. And like I live in this type of world. It's like I want to hear his side of the story.
Yeah.
I'm not saying his mother deserved it.
She probably didn't.
Yeah. I know. But it is a two-way street.
But for entertainment purposes, I would love to know his side of the story.
Jerry.
I want to see what's going on in the mind of a killer.
Femi,
He killed the mom.
No, I'm joking.
I was like, holy shit, bro.
I know, Femi. Did you ever start reviewing movies yet?
No, I should.
Why the fuck haven't
I've
you
just
done
been
that, bro?
lazy.
Come on now.
Yeah, you gotta do some movie reviews, dude.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. This is what the people want.
It is, dude.
Bro, I know. I would love to sit and watch that. I would watch the shit out of you
Oh,
reviewing
man.
movies. Like, that shit is so goddamn funny.
Hell yeah.
Well, I think I ran out of stuff. I could look for more, but everything's on. Can you pull up my TikTok on your phone?
Yeah, I got you.
Man. I saw the craziest shit
Oh,
this
real quick.
weekend.
Go ahead.
Right? I was driving down MLK. I wrote a bit about this, but like I was driving my whip down MLK, and I saw Asian people protesting outside the light rail station on
For
Othello.
Gaza? Oh.
They were just waving flags
Okay.
for Trump.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bro, dude, no, I've been watching this thing. It's going viral on It's called Asians for Trump.
They
It's like,
they love him.
oh, they love him,
Not
bro.
all of them, but
A
enough.
lot of them.
Enough.
Enough.
The
of 'em.
majority.
I don't know anything about the Asian community.
I know Asian people don't really like black people. I know that.
100%. 100%.
Just like how black people don't like gays. I mean, sorry,
No
no, I'm not saying
comment.
that.
No comment.
Not you, but like the majority of black people.
No, Femi, you white. Femi, you white. Let's be
Fuck you,
realistic.
Jesse.
Yeah, dude. Like I see. God, sorry, my bad.
Dog. Oh man, they were just waving the flag.
I mean, Chinese people notoriously love to build walls.
Yeah, bro. I know. The Great Wall of China.
Yeah. You gotta segregate them motherfuckers.
But they
bro.
all looked Vietnamese, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I was like, they
I
got Vietnamese for Trump now.
Damn, bro. Asians
How
for
do you
Trump.
how do you know they were Vietnamese? Were they just talking really fast or what?
They were
Build that wall! Build that wall! Build that wall!
Oh, dude. Okay, so
They were outside the Vietnamese, like on Othello. They got a Vietnamese storefronts,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I love that spot.
Yeah, and they were just outside of there, protesting in front of the light rail station. Granted, like, how are you gonna convince somebody that's like, how are you gonna convince a grown ass man in a backpack who just saw somebody smoke fentanyl
Yeah.
to vote for Trump? You know what I mean? Know your audience.
Yeah, know your audience.
It really is though.
Like,
Yeah, hey, pledge allegiance to the bag, okay?
it's like if I saw an Asian dude and I was the Asian dude and we're like at a country club, I'd be like,
Trump?
Trump.
But no, dude, okay.
And they'd
So,
be like,
Trumpaju. Donald Trump. He's the president for me.
I didn't
Ronald?
say any words. Oh, I just made an expression. Like,
Donald Trump and Mr. J.D. Vance.
dude, that shit was crazy, man. They were really protesting out there, and I was like, fuck, man. I am going to Canada for the next 2 days. Like,
I'm
dude,
coming out with the 4K camera, bro, and I'm going to get us some spots at a
Yep.
club, dude.
man,
We're going to go viral, baby.
I'm smoking weed, and
I
I'm
know.
going to Canada.
I took the day off of work to specifically walk the city with PJ.
Dude, so,
you on some bullshit, bro.
yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Born and raised.
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
I'm trying to make it in this economy, dog.
Bro, no,
Me too, bro.
Telling the truth ain't getting me nowhere, dog.
Motherfucker, no, I ain't scared of nothing, dog. I grew up in Kent. I'll be alright. Like,
White folks really do kill each other.
Bro,
out
the
there in
worst thing
Canada.
that's going to happen,
yeah,
dude,
bro.
the worst
Usually
thing
with
that's
their-
going to
their
happen, bro,
trucks.
to me is I'm probably going to end up doing some cocaine with LeBron and fucking his ass.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's about the worst that's going to happen, bro. LeBron's going to be like, this boy's on, bro. I got some sausage for him, bro.
Would you go gay for LeBron James
Of course I would.
for free?
For free, dude.
And
I mean,
I-
for the clout, of course.
I know. With or without
Everything's
the maid
like,
outfit.
this is the thing, is now it's out there. So, like, LeBron can't hide no more from the truth.
With or without the maid outfit.
With the maid outfit, please.
Please.
Long stockings.
Long stocking.
Mhm.
Like fishnet long
Mhm.
stockings?
Double cheeked up on a Tuesday.
Double cheeked up on a
For the
Tuesday,
record,
ain't never
And a bottle of
cracked
that
out
lube
on
that
no
Diddy's
beer.
got.
For the record, PJ is gay for clout.
Gay for pay is the proper term.
Yeah.
I said, would you do it for free? You're like, yeah, for
That's
clout.
what that is clout. That's not that is pay.
I know. Cloud gets paid.
Yeah, I'll get you paid, bro.
I can imagine you on the Mario show.
But no, so remember I was saying I was like you gotta lock in and hit your mom, right? The one on that comment there was comments on multiple videos. They're like, yeah, sometimes you just gotta lock in. Like people agreed with me on the internet.
Wait. Lock in isn't like lock in, focus on your dreams, or like lock in and beat the shit out of your mom.
Lock in and beat the shit out of your mom. You want to hear the clip? I don't know if you saw it. It went viral. I'll play it for the pod and everybody.
From like high school that he just like found weed and got into dabs immediately and then just never went to school again basically.
That was me.
Yeah.
That was literally
We found out like a year ago, I guess, went to jail because he like there's this girl that we used to hang out with that none of us had talked to since like our freshman year of high school that I guess he was like sending crazy messages to, like an angel came to me and
They
said
weren't
you
even
were
dating.
one. All this shit. And then
Riz, dude.
I guess he went online and saw like pictures of her with, you know, like her boyfriend at the time or something, and then he like beat the shit out of his mom.
Sometimes you just gotta lock in, dude. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna beat he's like,
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show your mother.
he's like sitting upstairs. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna beat the fuck out of the next woman I see.
I don't care who it is, mom.
But no, dude,
Everybody getting it. Ain't nobody safe.
dude, look
out
at this.
here.
The guy first.
Fucking-
Sometimes you just gotta lock in, bro. Bro. But no. So this one,
Dude,
what was?
Shouts out to late stage capitalism.
Yeah, it's crumbling.
We're crumbling. You mind if I hit that? You guys got me
Dude.
fucking anxious.
Dude, check this out. This one is like, oh boy, another bunch of painfully average dudes sitting in a room together holding bikes. Nobody has ever tried to do this. What are you do? What's your? No one has ever tried doing what you're doing before. And I was like, I totally agree. This shit is garbage. He's like, I was like, and then I was like, no one ever does anything original. He's like, I don't know. I just saw Space S do something pretty cool the other day. That seemed pretty original. Never seen them do that before. I was like, how about the Jews? What the Jews did in Gaza? I had never seen that done before. That was pretty cool.
What did he respond to that?
He said nothing.
He said the word nothing.
He just said nothing. He didn't respond.
You're
So out of pocket.
I feel like if you're a pilot, you'd be like
Close the mic to the
one
mic.
of the pilots that crashed into the Twin Towers on 9/11.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck it. Fuck. Like, nobody can prepare for you. Because, like, prior to 9/11, right, every person thought that if somebody hijacked the plane,
Yeah.
they would be like, yo, they're going to ask for a ransom.
Yeah.
Like, this is gonna resolve itself. Nobody's gonna die.
Yeah. nobody's gonna die. And it's chill.
PJ is like, everybody fucking dies.
Everybody does die though at some point in their life.
Everybody
And it's
gets
gonna
caught.
be my fault. I'm crashing out.
Dude, I am crashing out, dude. If I have one more panic attack, dude, just let my heart stop. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Like if I have a heart murmur, dude, just let me be at peace.
I know, this motherfucker comes over today. He goes, yeah. He's like, my heart's been beating out of control. He's like, I might go to the doctor. He's like, but if they tell me I have a heart problem, he's like, I'm just gonna let it ride. He's like, I'm just gonna hope that motherfucker drops.
You're just out here living like Tony Soprano.
Dude, you just gotta let, bro,
You're like, I need money. Oh, my heart.
dude, just you just gotta ride the train sometimes, baby, and sometimes it ends up at a Diddy party. You know what I mean?
Nah, man.
I know. Hey, ride the train into
Come on,
a
dog.
train or
Dude,
what?
we all could have been at a Diddy party if we were somewhat mildly famous.
Dog. And
Come on,
now that I know
Femi.
about Diddy parties, I don't want to go to a Diddy party.
Come
You
on, bro.
would've
We all.
told-
But,
you
but
would've
like, if I
totally-
didn't know beforehand, I would have definitely
Dude, you know
gone.
what's really upset me about being at Diddy parties is Dave Chappelle and Donnell. They used to kick it at with Diddy parties,
Really?
bro. Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I haven't heard any crazy allegations yet, but there is pictures of them at Diddy white parties, at the white party, like all white parties. Donnell and Dave Chappelle at multiple parties, and they both are like, I didn't do shit. I'm like,
I can just imagine, like, you're just like talking to Dave Chappelle, and he's like, and don't forget, stay out of that middle room right there. You're like,
don't
what's
for-
in that middle room? He's like, you don't want
and
to
he's
know.
like, and don't forget, use some lube before you pound little Beaver's butt.
You know how you know, like, you weren't supposed to go in that room? You wouldn't be able to open the door because there's baby oil all over it.
Did you hear the lube is actually GHB, and so he was using it to drug people.
So he would just be like,
Oh, you got 1,000 bottles of GHB?
Let me
Yeah.
just rub some
That's what they're saying. Yeah.
some baby oil, but it's like
That's so much
GHB.
Yeah, no,
and it
dude,
soaks
yeah.
in through your skin.
Skin, yeah, and then you black out, and then they rape you.
I want to say this from the bottom of my heart. Like, in society, we don't believe like that black people can go into the highest strata of our society. And,
Yeah, be like white people.
and be successful, right? Like Jeffrey Epstein, pretty big man, white guy. P. Diddy, by far, is the best set of all those fucking monsters.
Oh, okay.
Like he's
Yo.
like P. Diddy is like Michael Jordan.
yeah.
And you know, 1,000 bottles of baby oil of GHB is like a 55-gallon drum.
Yeah,
of GHB.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. So much G.
How do you get? How do you go to? Do you?
I mean,
just
come
go-
on, it's Diddy, bro. What else?
But how
is
do you
that-
get 55 gallons? So you,
Yeah,
you
dude,
just,
he probably
you
went to
ordered that
China,
shit.
bro. Raped a couple kids,
Yeah.
came back with some G.
allegedly. You guys never know.
You never.
Honestly, dude, I'm starting to think that Diddy's gonna get off because hold on, this is
I know. I think Diddy already got
because I was talking about on this the last pod, right? Because it was when I was with Logan and them. I was starting to think. I'm thinking Diddy's gonna get off because Kevin Spacey just got off because he raped a bunch of kids.
But Kevin Spacey's white,
Yeah,
and everybody who accused him of molesting them, and everybody that accused Kevin Spacey
Yeah, they all killed
of
themselves.
molesting them,
Yeah, they all killed themselves.
they all killed themselves.
You don't think that's gonna happen with Diddy though? You don't think a bunch of people are just gonna drop dead?
like 1,000?
I could see it. Genocide, bro. It's happening right now in Gaza.
It's happening everywhere. It's happening
You're like, dude-
everywhere, baby.
It's like, hey, Steven Ramos, he said that you put your pinky in his asshole. It's like, kill him too.
I think he's got something. I was on the fence where I thought they were gonna kill Diddy, but now I think that they're gonna probably let him go. I don't know why, but I just have a feeling.
I just can't get the image
I just don't see him actually getting out.
I think he
just
gets
really
murdered.
don't.
I think they kill him. I think he
That's what
goes
I was
out
thinking
like
for a while.
Epstein.
So, dude, I don't know if I showed you. I don't know if you saw this one
We're
clip.
going back to Facebook.
I actually made a clip, right? And I used AI this face swapping thing, and I made a clip, and it's called Black Epstein, and we're talking about Diddy, and I AI generated Epstein's face onto Diddy, so I Epstein black faced him, and I made a clip of it, and it went pretty viral. It did like
Let me see
10,000
the
views. See if we can get it to load. Maybe Jesse could do it for me.
I got you.
Because I have literally no service in here.
That's fucking.
Let's see.
Oh, right there. You see that right there? I think it's a really short clip. Wow, nice. So yeah, it's at the end right here. So right there, I took that picture and then I AI generated Diddy's face on the Epstein. Fire, bro.
It's so ridiculous.
Fire, bro. Black Epstein, dog. I literally made it, bro. Doesn't even matter if it's real, dude. AI will make it real.
This shit's crazy. I've never felt like I've never seen society like this in my lifetime. It genuinely feels like the world's on fire.
Yeah.
I think the world is on fire. We're like you know, Canada is even at war with like some like Asian country. Like every country right now is at war.
Canada's at war?
Yeah.
Google that shit, bro.
Bro,
Can I see your phone, dude?
Yep.
My bad.
No, it's just all good. My phone just don't work in here, and it's fucking.
Yeah. I know. Canada never goes to war. Canada's scared like that.
Yeah, they were talking about. I think Giannis Pappas was talking about.
Is it in the South China Sea?
Actually, I think it might be India.
No, this is what happened. There was like a foreign national originally from India, right? That moved to Canada, and he was against the Modi prime minister.
I can't find it right now, but this is what I remember hearing.
And they killed him. Like the dude that was against Modi, they killed him in Canada.
Okay, so this is what I remember hearing is that there's so many Indian people or whatever in Canada right now that they've declared it a national like thing because they think all these people are there to overthrow the government. And so now they're like at war.
Did
and
you
they're
get
like
this news from Facebook too?
No, that's like on like the Giannis Pappas hour. There's a I'm trying to find it. Let's see.
Yo, this is crazy.
Yeah, right here, dude. An aggressive. Basically they're going to war with the Middle East right now.
Over what?
Basically, they're set like Canada's military to short troops. So it's something to do with the Middle East because, like, basically, like there's some crazy population of Middle East people have like taken over a part of Canada, and like basically Canada's like declared it like a national like emergency, and like they're like locking up a bunch of Indian people in Canada and shit.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so like every country's at war right now. Like technically, I think they're lying to you. I think we are in World War III right now.
I think we probably are.
I truly believe that we are at World War III.
I mean, that's kind of what it's seeming like.
Yeah, I mean every country's at war. The only
I'll read this later. My
yeah,
bad.
no, you're good. The only country that's actually technically not at war right now is China. That's what I read or was hearing. Because China's the only country that's not at war, and everyone thinks China's going to take over right now because China's the only country that's staying impartial to everyone, and that they're going to sell weapons and food supplies and everywhere. Every country's getting
And fentanyl.
Yeah, and fentanyl.
A lot of fentanyl.
Yeah, hella fet. But honestly, I think fet's being made here, but that's another conspiracy theory of mine.
Oh.
I don't really think it's a conspiracy, but like I know they make fentanyl and they give you fentanyl at the doctor. And if you don't think they're making it here in the States, you're smoked. It's not coming from Mexico. It's not coming from China. It's coming from your government.
So you
All
think
right,
the government is making fentanyl domestically
Yes.
and then giving it to like drug distributors?
Yeah, I mean the CIA, like half the
And
people
cartels.
Yeah, I mean half the people that sell drugs probably are CIA people. Let's be real.
I think the United States government is complicit. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a lot of money to be made in drug dealing.
Yeah.
That could be used to finance like clandestine operations, both domestically and abroad.
Okay.
You know?
No, for sure.
And like, what better way to like make untraceable funds?
The
No,
drug
it's
money.
the best
Then
way.
drug
Really,
money.
it is. I
Could-
mean, like we've all known, like the CIA, like Party Monsters. You ever seen Party Monsters with Macaulay Culkin?
Nah.
It's a movie about how the CIA basically started distributing MDMA to the rave culture, and that's how rave culture got into ecstasy.
As an experiment?
As an experiment. Well, they were just trying to move MDMA and like.
Yeah, they're probably trying to fund wars.
It's a whole movie.
Yeah.
There's a whole movie about it, and it was made in like 1995. Like. So basically what happened is these people got sent to trial, and then these people snitched on their drug dealers, and the drug dealers ended up being CIA operatives.
Fuck,
and
man.
so they got all the charges got dropped. There's a whole movie about it. It's called
That's
Party
fucking
Monsters.
nuts.
It's an old movie. This is old news. This is like 1995 news.
I mean, look at the cocaine epidemic of the
Yeah, I mean,
80s.
they say the crack epidemic was made by the CIA.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
they
Black
facilitated it.
Like,
They
black
facilitated
people
it.
didn't make that recipe. The CIA did. You know what I mean?
Brilliant, by the way.
Yeah,
Great product.
they just showed
Great product.
they just showed Free Ray Ricky Ross how to cook up, and he cooked.
And he cooked like a motherfucker.
Yeah, he cooked up, bro. But like no, but they basically are saying that the reason China might be the first world power is because China is the only country. Like China actually hasn't been at war with anyone since like 1800. Like China has never the Chinese government is actually the most peaceful government right now. You can actually look that up. I promise you that because I looked it up the other day when I was talking about someone to this. Google that. Google the last time China went to war with someone. I promise you, you're not ready for the answer.
When was
You're not ready for that answer. But China is going to stay impartial through this world war, and they're going to sell everyone everything, and they're going to become the first world power. That's the theory right now.
Last time China was at war was 1979.
With which country?
I'll let you read that aloud.
China's last war was the Sino-Vietnamese War in 1979, which lasted about a month. Since then, China has only been involved in minor conflicts. In 2020, China and India had a border clash where at least 4 Chinese soldiers and 20 Indian soldiers were killed. Holy shit.
But I'm talking about like a war.
Yeah, 1979.
Yeah, that's a while ago, dude.
Yeah.
How many wars have we been in since 1979, dog?
20
Let's-
plus.
Let's count it, man. Let's think about this. Okay, 79. All right, we invaded Grenada.
That's a whole other life ago that they fought a war.
And
Yeah.
here, I'll look it up right now.
We've invaded Iraq twice since then.
Yeah. Ukraine,
Yeah, technically.
Israel,
We're just giving them money.
Vietnam War.
We're not like sending active troops there to kill. Afghanistan.
I mean, you could say that, but then the people that are there think otherwise.
Yeah. We haven't had a lot of information confirmed, but like that's just the media not leaving you privy to what's going on over there, bro. But like, man,
The United States has been involved in multiple military conflicts since 1979, including the war in Afghanistan, the Iraq War, and conflicts in Lebanon. They're not even bringing up anything
Yeah, because they
else
don't.
about that. Yeah, because they don't actually want to do that. But yet we've invaded Iraq twice now. So
Yeah.
I mean, double down.
Iraq,
Yeah.
Afghanistan, Grenada, Panama. Or else have we invaded recently? Not recently, but like that you can just name off the top of your head.
Yeah, see, all the wars that I'm reading, even like you're saying that, all the wars were in at the Chinese border too. That's the other thing. Like all these, it's Chinese Civil War, Battle of Camino, all this stuff happened in either Chinese, like on Chinese soil and stuff. Like China doesn't go out and fund
No.
wars in other countries like
I
we
mean,
do. They might.
They
but,
might.
They might, but Google is saying that they don't. So
They sent guns to the Vietnamese during the Vietnam War.
yeah, I
They're
get
probably not as violent as us.
statistically
Yeah.
they're not. I'm just saying I'm not trying to be on pro China or whatever, but
Yeah.
China right now is staying impartial through every war right now and is sending everything. Like they're working with us, they're working with the Russians, they're working with Israel, they're working with Gaza. China is shipping everything to everyone right now. And if we keep allowing
They're
to
the
do
plug.
they are the plug. China's the plug right now.
Are you saying that China is standing on business?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big business, dog.
Bro, The biggest.
Big business.
Big
Bro,
business,
I
dog.
know they could never crash out on no war.
Yeah,
Okay?
I could never crash out on a war. But yeah, I think that the last thing China does want to do is actually go to war. I don't think they want to go to war because they can continue to sell everyone their food, everything. Because like that's like we lost a lot of our supply chain with like the Russian war
Yeah.
and all this stuff. So now we're getting everything from China, like everything.
Does China have like? I haven't done enough research on like the Chinese economy, but like, does Chinese have like a well-established war machine the same way America does? Like as an industry.
I don't think they focus on it like that. But I think now that the concern is because everyone they're becoming the main distributor for everything, that they will start to focus on a war machine type thing.
Shit, man.
Because like I think recently, like I don't know if don't quote me on this, but I think they just more recently got a hand on a bunch of nukes and things like that, and that scares people. Like they try to say that Russia's got all the nukes, but everyone speculates that it's actually China, and that's just disinformation. That they want you to be more worried about the thing that's like not actually plausible.
Yeah.
Because like if you listen to Trump's the last thing Putin wants, according to Trump, is to go to war with America. It's literally the government that we have in place right now that will not allow peace treaties in Ukraine. Like Ukraine, literally, apparently, they wanted to have peace treaties. Like they were literally discussing peace treaties, and then Biden came in and was like, "No, we'll just give you guys a bunch of weapons," and whatever the president was like, let's do this." And now they say that there's actually more of a genocide going on in Ukraine than in Gaza. That's just when they're saying more people have died in Ukraine than than have in Gaza. Like, dude, apparently,
I heard that 20,000 troops in the Ukraine have died so far.
yeah, apparently, like they're saying, like the male population in Ukraine is like dwindled down by like 40% or something crazy.
Look that up. Like how many combatants have been killed during the Russian-Ukrainian war?
How many people have died in the Ukrainian-Russian war? 500,000 people.
God damn.
That's a lot, man.
That's a lot of fucking people.
500,000 casualties.
And how many people have died in during the war in Gaza?
How many people have died on the war in Gaza? It says the death toll is only 1,200 people.
That's bullshit.
Okay, right here. Sorry, there's a better number. Palestinians killed and executed were 41,000.
Fuck.
So we're talking like
And
10
they're not saying soldiers. They're not saying Hamas. They're saying
Palestinian
civilians.
civilians. 41,000 civilians killed to the 500,000
That's crazy.
civilians that are dead in Ukraine.
Did they say civilians on the
No, it just says
on the Ukraine?
No, it just said let's go back. 500,000 casualties. It just says 500,000 people killed.
Damn, it's fucked up.
And
man.
only 58,000 of Russian military defense.
58,000.
So Russia's just dominating Ukraine. Like
Yeah.
there is a genocide going on in Ukraine, and people do not talk about it like it's that. And we just keep sending money there.
So the Russians are just mowing down Ukrainians.
Yes, and we keep sending money there, and I don't understand why. Doesn't really make any sense, bro. Because like we know we're losing the war. We're definitely there taking some sort of natural resource, and like
They're just trying to destabilize the region, bro.
well, I've read that they're trying to destabilize the region so BlackRock can come in and take all the resources.
Interesting.
That's so fucking gangster.
It is pretty gangster. Let 500,000 people die and then just steal their resources, and you're like, go ahead, Russia, have it.
You're like this.
We're gonna take all the oil, faggot.
Yeah.
took him an hour. Like this is mine. That's crazy.
Literally, that's why Putin's so upset. That's why he's killing so many of them, because he knows he's losing all those resources. The BlackRock or whatever parent company that's in there that Lizinski's let in.
Is Zelensky?
Yeah, the President Lizinski of Ukraine, whoever he's let in, whoever Biden and them has let in to take all those resources, and you know the American government's not getting them.
No.
We're not getting those
No,
resources.
it's all going to private industry.
Yeah. So that's like, it's crazy that like it's like one of the biggest scams I think in American history, and then they lie to you and tell you that Russia's losing the war. Like if you watch CNN, they don't tell you 500,000 Ukrainians have died.
No.
They don't fucking
Not
tell
one
you
time.
that shit. They literally tell you Russia's losing the war.
Yeah.
The narrative they have on it, they literally just lie to your face, and you can Google that shit, and Google has all the information right there.
And you know what's the craziest part about like Russians when they go to war? Like Like I heard a shocking statistic, right? They said that during World War II, they lost over 1 million Russians. Oh, it's either 1 million or 10 million. You might want to look this up. Like how many Russians died during World War II? It's an absurd number.
See.
I got you, dog.
Well, it's because Russia don't give a fuck, dude.
They will send people out to die.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck, dude.
They will use people as
that's their-
cannon fodder to win a war.
That's their culture, though.
They're
Like
just like-
those people want to die for their country.
They're like, hey, not
Honestly,
all of them. Not all of them.
Yeah, 8.7 million Soviet soldiers died during World War II.
8.7.
That's crazy.
And
That's
it's
a genocide, bro.
And 8.7. That means they would send people out there.
Yeah, to let them
And
die.
just to get mowed down as soon as their feet drop.
Just imagine you have 20 million troops, and they're like, man, these combatants are so dangerous that they're gonna take like
50%.
a third, a quarter, a third of our people.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
That's a lot
if
of
we
people.
give them a quarter or a third of our people, there's a good chance that we'll
But
win
so
this
okay,
war.
so you
And they're
okay?
like,
You know what's
send 'em out.
funny?
Full send.
Is I actually read this or watched something about this recently, and they were talking about what you're talking about. And apparently, the Russian population is so low in men because of how many men died that the main population vote now in Russia is women, and that's why President Putin is still allowed in office because all the women in the country love him and keep reelecting him.
So are you telling me that President Putin keeps his pimp hand strong?
bro.
Yeah. Good for him.
He's got to lock in, bro. Hit them bitches.
Bro,
I mean, you know, domestic violence in Russia is like
Legal?
technically legal.
Yeah.
Like, you can beat a bitch up over there. Pause. Excuse my language.
beat a bitch up.
Beat a bitch up.
Not their pussy, but their face. No.
how much time we at?
We're about 49 minutes, so
Oh, okay.
we're cooking.
Hell yeah.
But no, yeah, that shit's crazy though, because it's funny that you say that because I literally heard someone talking about that a few weeks ago. And I was like, and that's why Putin's still in power because all the men are dead,
Yeah.
and all these older Russian women that are voting like just love fucking Putin.
Which is crazy, right? Because you don't think you'd want to vote for the dude who's probably going to send your grandkid off to die.
I think they just
but they're
like.
just cool with it.
I think they're just like he's a man, and like they see what culture's done to us, and they're like, we don't want that pussy faggot shit in our culture because it's bad. And it really, I mean, look at where we're at right now. Look at Diddy and shit. Look at all this gay shit going on. The Brown and Maid outfits. Honestly, dude, maybe God was right. Maybe being gay is a sin.
No comment. No comment. Yo, those are some spicy comments.
I don't even believe in God, bro, but maybe he's right. Maybe the Bible, maybe the
I think you should just let motherfuckers be gay.
I believe that too, honestly, bro.
Like, if you was sissy, be the
Hey,
biggest sissy you can possibly
hey, I'm
be.
not going to say I don't like wearing women's clothing because I do.
Just don't
I
hide
know.
that shit. Because when you hide your sexuality and your sissiness
Yes.
and your predilections, you start doing some weird shit behind closed doors. Like, listen, P. Diddy, when he was a kid, he was a backup dancer. You feel me?
Apparently, P. Diddy's dad was like a notorious snitch.
No.
That's what I heard.
That's what they alleged. This is what happened.
Allegedly.
A lot of allegedly going on in his
So
life.
with P. Diddy's dad, right? P. Diddy's dad got shot during a drug deal where the person who he was selling the drugs to accused him of being a rat.
Yeah, okay.
But like you never know like whether or not a person's a rat or not until like after the fact.
Yeah.
And like no police officer has stepped out and been like, bro, our CI, Mr. Combs, was fatally
Honestly, dude, this is. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
was fatally wounded on X date.
So I have a theory. This is my theory.
Yeah.
Is that Biggie caught Diddy doing some gay shit?
And they killed him.
Mm-hmm. Because I don't think
Oh.
Biggie's with that queer shit, dog.
Is that why he was always cockeyed? He was just like
He's
looking
like,
at
man, he's
P.
like,
Diddy.
God
and
damn. He had that same look in his face that my grandpa did. He's like, God damn fucking queers. I can't take this shit. God damn it.
Boy's damn near having a stroke.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. But I swear, bro, why else would they kill him?
imagine.
I think the same people killed Tupac and Diddy, bro.
I
Or
think
Biggie, sorry.
P. Diddy killed Tupac.
For sure. I mean, I feel like facts for sure.
I feel like P. Diddy was in association with the people that killed Tupac. I think P. Diddy was out here in these streets putting bounties on people's death row chains
Yeah.
and on their fucking lives, right?
I agree with that.
And Tupac, he fucked up. Tupac was a theater kid. He wasn't gangster, or at least he didn't need to be gangster. He had the opportunity not to entertain that street shit. And like one day, you just saw a dude that fucked with his homie, and he was like, "Motherfucker, I'm Tupac, Thug Life. You ain't finna fuck with my mans and them." And he just beat the shit off the wrong dude.
Yeah,
And
Tupac's like, I'm not with that gay shit.
you beat the shit out the wrong dude. And in the streets, you beat the shit out the wrong dude. That dude might kill you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. They
No,
rolled
for
up on
sure.
his car. They're like, "That's not Tupac's car. God didn't let this happen.
Nope.
This is serendipitous."
Serendipity.
Did you hear about that
And they
thing?
killed him.
So did you hear about that thing where like in Tupac's younger life, he actually shot and accidentally killed a baby?
Yeah.
No,
Okay, I was wondering.
no, I didn't hear anything
like,
about that.
You haven't heard about that?
I heard
No.
about that.
Yeah, so basically, like Tupac was, he like basically had like a gun, and like they dropped it and accidentally went off and accidentally shot and killed a
I
baby.
thought he got into a gunfight.
From what I remember, it was like an accident. That's what I read.
So he just dropped the banger and it killed the baby?
Yeah.
If
Maybe
it
the
di-
fucking kid deserved it. I didn't hear his story.
I know. Hey, here's the thing. Hey, if it dies, it dies. Really?
I haven't heard the baby side of the story.
I thought he got into a scuffle at a cookout or some shit, man.
Yeah, see, I thought from what I remember, I thought it was a cookout and it was like an literal accident because that's why he got off,
Yeah.
because it wasn't like he wasn't trying to hurt anybody, and it was just
It was unintentional. It was negligent.
It was negligent, yeah. But yeah, like I don't know, man, shit's crazy out here, bro.
Dog.
It's real deal out here out here lately,
And then with P.
and I think it's because of gay people. No, sorry.
And with P. Diddy, right? With P. Diddy's murder, I think Suge Knight knew the people that,
No, for
that
sure.
killed P.
For
that,
sure.
that killed Puffy, right? Because like there's like books on this and articles about this. There were cops in the LAPD, right? That were like full-fledged gang members that were like a part of like blood sets or associated with blood sets.
I mean, dude, I feel like that. They're like, I feel like I just personally think the police are so crooked.
Of
It's
course.
like a gang always. It's like, you seen what's that movie, Man on Fire, dude, or
Yeah.
whatever the
Yeah.
fuck. Like, it's like, I feel like that shit goes on so much more than we know.
And so like those crooked cops that were like alleged gang members
Yes.
or self-identified gang members associated with Suge, right? And Suge was like, "Hey man, I'll throw some bread your way if you line this up, bro." And they lined it up perfectly, bro, because the same dudes who were police officers
Yes.
were the same dudes on their off night doing security for the same event that
Big was that.
that Puffy was at.
Yep.
And like he pulls off the intersection, right at the fucking museum show,
Yep.
and they're like, "Bro, walkie talkies in, doo-doo-doo, shoot him, kill him," and then they line him up dead. In fact, his murder is still an open case.
Yeah.
No, I was.
It's
like
not a
watching-
closed
I was
case.
watching
Yeah.
something on it the other couple weeks ago.
If it's a closed case, like it's like all the information is public. You can do research.
Yep.
You can investigate it, and if it becomes a cold case, right? A closed case, and they figure out, or a cold case, and they figure out that LAPD was involved in the shooting, then that leaves LAPD liable for like hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yep.
Well, fucking dude. So there's one thing I was apparently the head of security for P. Diddy was the same head of security for when Bill Clinton was in office. That's who their head of security was for the past couple decades.
No way.
That was his security detail, was who used to run the head for Bill Clinton. And that's why, if you remember the vote or die shit and how him and Bill Clinton are hella close, and that's where they're opening up all this stuff to him being an actual pedophile and shit, because all the people that were working for him were also working for Bill not Bill Gates,
Clinton.
Bill
Bill
Clinton.
Mm-hmm.
And they're tying all these things back, and the only person that's actually can be acquitted from this would be Bill Clinton, because he's a president, and they never lock presidents up. They never have, and I don't think they ever will unless the
No.
country falls. And that's why they're saying Diddy's a fall guy, because all this stuff is coming out about Bill Clinton, and literally they work together, they vote, they did so much together in the early 90s that Diddy has to take the fall because so Bill doesn't, or all that stuff doesn't come out about the president. because like it would like basically ruin like society right now
Yeah.
to think like our president, like we'd have real facts and our president, it would be an ex-president was a pedophile, even though we kind of know that. It's
I
just
wouldn't
not-
be surprised when it comes to Bill Clinton. That guy looks like a sexual deviant.
His name apparently on the
does
dossier
look
was
like
named more than any person on Epstein's plane, on the plane list or whatever they say.
No way.
Yeah, his name was mentioned more than any name. Other
Where the
name.
bitch is at?
He's like, I don't care if she's 16.
You know Billy C's trying to get his dick sucked.
16's legal in most countries.
Most states.
You know, I'm like, dude, apparently it's legal to fuck a girl with parents' consent that's 16 years old.
That's gross.
Yeah, I know. I'm
That's-
just saying.
What do you even talk
Disgusting.
to? What do you even talk about to a 16-year-old girl? She doesn't even fucking pay bills.
You like Pokemon? Roadblocks? Sorry.
Oh my.
That was horrible.
That bitch hasn't been left with the lease.
You ever played Harvest Moon?
No, it's not Harvest Moon. It's
Animal Crossing?
No, well, Animal Crossing or what's that one I'm thinking of right now? Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley.
Good old farming simulator, dude.
She's just fucking
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Backpack
what
Kid?
the fuck are you doing?
Dude, Backpack Kid, that's the kid. That's his name. Bro, apparently he's going trans now.
That's just attention.
Hey,
That's
I know he's
that,
trying to
that
go
motherfucker-
viral again.
That motherfucker just wants attention, bro.
I feel it, dude. So do I.
That's
Yeah.
that motherfucker.
Yeah, bro, same. That's why,
can't-
I know, that's why all three of us got microphones in our hands.
That motherfucker just wants attention.
Bro, Backpack Kid, man.
I thought Backpack Kid made beats now. One day he's making beats. The next day
he's trans.
he's like, I don't want it anymore.
Yeah, I don't want to.
He's like, I'm a they them now.
I'm-
But no, dude, like, it's wild what like it's going on. Like, we're coming up on election day here in like what 2 weeks?
I ain't
Less
finna
than
be
2
here.
weeks.
Mm-mm.
Shit's about to be crazy, bro.
I'm going to Canada.
I literally wonder what's gonna happen, bro.
I'm
Canada.
a little
Like,
nervous.
cause like I wonder like if nothing. What if nothing happens?
I'm pretty sure Trump is gonna win because everybody that talks about Trump evangelizes him like he's Jesus, and whenever people are talking like that about like your presidential candidate,
I mean, come on, bro. Let's be
things
real.
are probably gonna go for him, and like a lot of the people that would most likely vote for Kamala Harris are dejected.
Yep.
You know
I
what
mean, let's be real, dude.
it's a crazy situation.
I'm not a man of faith, but it looks like God wants Trump to win.
I will say this, man. I think if Donald Trump becomes president, he's going to greatly restrict people's rights.
I think that's going to happen on both ends.
I think he's
personally.
gonna implement Project 2025. I think he's gonna get a bunch of people appointed into jobs that they don't have no business being in because
Yeah, I mean,
because they're dedicated to him. I think he's gonna have a lot of people dedicated to him working in bureaucracy.
yeah, he just wants his bottom end, not the war machines.
So like
He's still just a crooked person. I agree
Yeah.
100% with that.
so when the next election cycle
bad
comes
guy.
and they're like,
Yeah,
yo man, the next dude's coming in, they're gonna be like, no. And he's like, what do you mean no? It's like,
I
no,
don't-
I don't want it to happen. I got all my people in places of political power. I got all my bureaucrats in their right positions, and I fired anybody else who didn't want to stand in line with me. America shuts off tomorrow, unless
I don't
I'm
believe
president
that.
still.
I think
It happened in Turkey.
I get it, did, but I just like he already gave the leadership over before.
That was before or after January 6th.
I mean,
Because them white folks were wilding on January 6th.
like, dude,
They were like, we're going to steal back
all
America.
that footage of the CIA letting them in to the thing.
But it still happened.
I know, but they didn't even know that they were rioting. They literally, like the CIA, like the cop. There's videos of the cops letting them in there, and then they lied about someone dying there, and that didn't even happen.
Somebody did get shot.
No, that's not true at all, bro.
So nobody died on
Nobody
January.
died. From what everything I've heard, no one died.
We need to research that one.
I don't have. I would on my phone, but I'm just saying. I've read that no one actually died.
Because there was a white lady that got shot in the neck and got smoked like a Newport. She was fucking with a black cop. She was trying to open the door, and the cop was like, "Hey man,
See,
I'm
this
gonna
is
shoot
the
you.
thing is,
I'm gonna shoot you."
like, have you not seen? Like, have you watched Channel 5 ever?
Yeah, I was like Channel 5.
Yeah, you haven't seen all those videos of him like showing all that stuff about them all letting the cops opening the doors for people.
Yeah, they were opening the doors for people, but they still showed up. They still thought in their heart they could overthrow the American
I don't
political
think they
process.
did, bro.
Why else would you show up to Congress
I think it's just because
invading offices?
I just think it was all political ploy. Like someone like people like Alex Jones and stuff were just getting people way too fired up, bro.
Donald Trump got people fired up. He had
I get what you're saying, yeah, but like I just like, dude, Donald Trump literally tried to send in the National Guard to stop those people. They have that on proof, and whatever the lady was in Washington D.C. vetoed what he did and did not allow people to come in and stop that.
Now I have to research that.
That's I know for a fucking fact that they talk about it on Channel 5.
I guess I gotta rewatch that Channel 5 news article and do some research.
I'm telling you, go check all that shit out, bro. Like I truly don't believe any of those retards could have overthrown the government.
It's not about whether or not they could have. It's about whether or not
I think the people
attempt.
I think the people that were there to overthrow the government were not part of Donald Trump. Though that was a secret CIA government op that was trying to make things escalate. I don't think the Trump supporters were there to do anything of that sort. Because I know people that were there for January 6th. Like, we weren't there to overthrow the government. We were there to just be there. Like Cheyenne Burrs, bro.
Who's Cheyenne Burrs?
Dude, fucking the bitch that used to blonde hair.
Oh, she was there?
She said she wasn't, but I know she was, dude.
She does look like the kind of person to be
But there was
there.
like I think people were just like it was just like people were tripping out, bro. Like, I'm not saying that like there weren't people there over trying to throw the government, but I don't think they were Trump supporters.
Because I remember, like, this is when things got real for me when I was watching this happen. When Mike Pence started distancing himself from Donald Trump after that situation, I'm like, dude, your vice president doesn't even want to fucking talk to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's because people got into this. I mean, no one wants to be with Trump. Even the people right now, I think, don't want.
They're
J.D.
like-
Vance hated him a month ago.
They're like, yo, they were like, we're good. He was like, nah, after this, I'm done.
I know. As soon as they start seeing somebody win,
And
they're
truly,
just like,
truly,
all right, I'll hop on
if
that
people
side.
really thought Donald Trump was going to overthrow the government, why the fuck is he trending 60% and Kamala trending 40%?
Because I think people identify with him.
I-
Like Donald Trump is an entertaining figure. Like
Like,
it's,
And he does have the best Twitter.
especially
history.
now more than ever.
Like, I don't know, man. Like, maybe me just seeing a bunch of people protesting like faggots out in front of a place. I see liberals do it all the time with Gaza and all this stuff. I don't think it means anything. Oh, they broke into the Louis Vuitton store, whatever. They're just fucking idiots, bro.
Yes.
To overthrow a fucking government, you know what you do? You send all the money to other countries and destabilize the economy. That's how you overthrow a government. And Kamala and Biden are fucking doing that right now, dog. That's why your mom can't get the fucking help she needs, dude.
That part.
Probably.
You know? So it's like, I don't think us showing up to the Capitol is going to stabilize this country.
No.
The country's going to be destabilized when everyone's a fucking faggot, drinking tap water that's poisoning them, and all this shit that's going on right now. And I'm not saying I don't think Trump's going to do the same shit. I do. I really do. I don't think any politician, I don't think anyone running this country has the best interests of the people. They only care about themselves. But I don't know. It's pick your poison. Which one do you think is going to make the economy and things worse? Trump did at one point before COVID. The economy was all right and gas was pretty cheap. But then COVID happened and then he made everyone get vaxxed. He did a bunch of fuck. The retard still says, he's like, the vaccine was great. Like, no, it didn't. It fucking killed people.
Trump mismanaged COVID.
They all mismanaged COVID.
But like Trump was the first guy to know about COVID.
Yeah, and the biggest problem with me is Trump. This is the biggest problem for me with both of them. They both want to continue to print money, which will destabilize the dollar. That is the problem with our inflation right now. Trump did it. Biden did it. Trump actually printed more money than fucking Biden, dude. So to think he's not going to do some dumb shit like that again and destabilize shit, I agree. But I also agree the other side's going to do it too. Like, I agree with what you're saying, but I think Donald Trump is going to, I feel like Kamala is going to do justice. It's just going to be in her interest. She's going to destabilize the country in her interest. Donald Trump is going to destabilize the country in his interest.
I think this is what happens when you live in a duopoly. Right?
Yeah, you need communism.
There's only two political parties, and they're both not meeting the interests of either of their demographics. Because, like, let's be real, bro. The only voter base that consistently votes Democrat are black people.
Yeah,
They're like by like a whopping
Yeah.
margin. Like for Joe Biden, 82% of black men voted for Joe Biden. You know who voted more for Joe Biden? Black women at a margin of 98%. Right?
They're saying that that's not the case now, though, bro.
I wasn't saying now, but like Joe Biden's election,
Like,
right?
they're saying the Trump has the black vote right now. That's the consensus right now.
I think Trump has the black vote for black men, ages like 35 to 65. I think anybody between the ages of like 18 to 35 is probably gonna vote for Biden. I don't think that the vast majority of younger black people are staunch conservative Republicans or identify
I
with
just don't
staunch
think
conservative
the
Republicans.
Like you know that like so historically for like ever like what do you call it when businesses it's the like when they have to get together like a union. So the National Union of America has historically always backed the Republican Party or not the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
This year they're voting Republican. They were at the RNC, the fucking why am I spacing the name again? The union. All the union is backing Republican Party now. They're not backing the Democratic Party anymore. And that's crazy because that means the Republican Party, dog, isn't a Republican Party. The Democratic Party isn't a Democratic Party. They're just fucking about their interests.
Yeah.
Like there is no Republican or Democratic anymore. It's just what retard do you want?
I think
like literally.
I think the American political process comes down to this, right? Liberals conserve whatever laws are on the books and that exist, right? And then conservatives in particular, they try to be regressive about laws. They try to like turn back the time machine on how laws work. Right?
I just think that right now though, like it's like you could say the same for both of them.
And then whoever's interests, like corporate interests, like align with whatever side, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So like during these last like 8 years, right? Let's go Biden, Trump, right? These last two presidential elections, right?
Yeah.
You've seen Supreme Court justices get put in that restricted women's reproductive rights, right? You've seen Supreme Court justices get put in that repealed affirmative action.
I get that, but though, like this is the thing is like if you read like most of America thinks abortion's wrong, so it makes sense that happened, even if Biden was in office.
It's not an ethical argument. It's at least for me. It's like
I get what you're saying,
like,
Femi, but everyone I grew up with believes abortion's wrong,
and that's cool, man. Everybody's entitled
I'm
to
just
their
saying,
opinion.
though, like I'm talking like. How I know as many people as I know here that think it's right to have abortion, I know just as many people on the East Coast that think it's wrong.
I know.
So it's like you're talking about a thing that it's one of the only things in politics that's actually a legit 50-50 split.
Yeah,
like most people that I grew up with that hated fucking faggots and shit, they actually think it's okay for you to be gay now, and you can go to church and be gay. It's fine. They still think abortion's wrong though.
It's such an because it's an asinine argument. Right? Because the people that write the laws on abortions, more likely than not, will never be able to bear children.
They're men. Yeah,
They're
I
men.
get that.
Yes.
Right?
100%.
So how can a man with a penis...
But what about all
write
the
a
women that I know that believe abortion's wrong?
What about all the women that you know that believe abortion's
Most
right?
of them think it's wrong. The majority of women I know, I think abortion's wrong.
But like
the only women I know that think abortion's right are the liberal women that will never have kids.
It's not about right.
These bitches will literally never have kids.
It's not about right or wrong. It's a medical procedure. It's a medical procedure we have to choose and allow to be available.
And if you listen to Trump, he still believes abortion's right up to like I think second trimester.
With abortions, it's now a states' right issue, right? Abortions used to be federally legal.
Yes.
So
yeah, but I think everything should be up to the state. But that's my opinion.
Like, you could go to let's say you get knocked up. You're 16 and you live in Louisville, Kentucky, right? And there's probably not a lot of opportunities for a pregnant fucking woman that's 16 in Louisville, Kentucky.
Yes.
Right. It should be an abortion should be available for you if you want to exercise that option to abort a kid.
Yes.
Right. Abort a baby. So you can have a happy and productive life.
Oh, I mean, I feel I want all the kids dead. So fuck the kids in Gaza. Fuck the kids that are pregnant. I hate kids.
The point being is like conservatives roll back rights and liberties. And like One day they're taking away people's abortions, right? The next day they're taking away.
But abortion was never fully legal everywhere. I mean, it's always up to like the first or second trimester. There's always been a gray line.
But it was always
there's
federally available.
I get that it was federally available, but there still was a line in each state.
Absolutely, but like just because
then,
there's a
then
line,
why don't we just go all in?
If they're even
We
if,
bomb kids in Gaza, we might as well just kill them all the time. I mean, Canada literally, the state will just put you down. Canada killed like 50,000 people last year just by suicide because if you want to kill yourself,
Kill
you
yourself.
can. Yeah, and I think that should be legal.
Yeah.
I really do. I think like if you're 18 years old and want to kill yourself, we should just let the state put you down.
so you should be allowed to kill yourself legally.
Yeah, because it's against the law to literally kill yourself in America, which is
if
ridiculous.
You're a woman and you're bearing a child that you're absolutely unprepared to take care of, right?
Yeah, I get that, man. I'm just saying, like,
Shouldn't you be able to kill it too?
I mean, there's the other.
Shouldn't that be on the table?
The argument that what my family would tell you is that you should have the baby because you should be responsible for your own actions and give it up for adoption.
What's more responsible than having an abortion?
Giving the child up for adoption.
Yeah, but
That's
like
their argument, though. It's
9
not mine.
months?
I think you should just fucking kill the kid.
Yeah.
see?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Kid's gonna be a fucking faggot trans kid that's gonna vote for fucking what? You know? What the
Yeah.
fuck? What's this kid gonna do? What the fuck? This kid ain't gonna fight in war. It's gonna be autistic. It's gonna be poisoned from the food supply. There's no point to have children anymore.
Yeah.
We don't even breed kids that like I see some of the kids run around. They're nonverbal retards. Fucking kill them.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any point. But in most places, like abortion's illegal.
Yeah.
Like it's really only in America where we really push this shit.
Yeah.
It's just like how in like most places it's illegal to be gay.
But like
So-
that's what makes America so great. Like women having the chance to dictate their lives.
To kill babies, I definitely think it's
dictate
what
their
makes it
lives.
great.
Like financially,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but that's
And physically.
Yeah,
Like a woman can be like, I am not capable of bearing a child. I do not want to go through the process.
Fucked like a stupid slut.
Yeah, man, but like you can make the same argument for the guy. You shouldn't have lied to that bitch and put a baby in her.
I mean, you could have just not had sex.
Yeah. But like that's not how the world works.
And honestly, most of the people who are being born now today are like they can't even have kids because they're so fucking retarded and like got so many like half of these kids are like got cancer by they're 20 years old now.
I got microplastics in my balls.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yep.
There's like no point for us to even reproduce in this country. We're not even producing good stock.
I just want women to have the option to have a safe and accessible abortion. And if that's the line with people where they're like, man, I don't want women to have abortions. I'm like, you're entitled to that, but you're wrong.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
Because especially if you're a man, you're wrong. Because you will never have to deal with the consequences of bearing a child.
Yeah.
You will never have to fucking wear what's that shit? A fucking panty liner,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because
Like I
some
said,
baby
I'm very
busted
I'm
open
very
your pussy.
pro-abortion.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
So pro-abortion. But also I'm pro people killing themselves too. So
I'm pro.
why the fuck is that illegal?
You feel me?
If I attempt
Hey,
to,
I like that.
you understand? You know, in this country right now, if I attempt to kill myself and fail, I can be thrown in jail for that.
yeah.
So what the fuck are we doing, dude? None of this makes any
Well,
goddamn
you should have
sense.
been. You should
Let me die.
fight for your suicide rights the same way them white ladies in the 60s and 70s fought for their reproductive rights, bro.
I'm doing it, dude.
Yeah. Because that's what they did. They're like women's liberation. They're
Yeah.
like, my body, my choice. And everybody
Like
was
shit, when I
forced
tried
to
to
say
kill
yeah.
myself, dude, they made me go to fucking like inpatient shit and like
Yeah.
they locked my ass up for a little bit. They didn't let me die.
Well, I'm glad that you didn't die, bro.
Well, then that's the same thing when they say people will get abortions, bro. They're glad that they didn't die. So
Yeah, but that's like after the fact. I didn't know you when you killed yourself. The fuck?
I'm just throwing it back in your face.
And
to
if
be
you
a
weren't
dick, dude.
dead, if you were dead, I would have never known you. I would have ever been on this podcast. I would have never met Jesse.
I wish my mom aborted me.
So
Fuck.
I'm glad that you're not dead.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
I'm glad I'm not dead too. I think sometimes I'm trying to appreciate my life that my mom gave me or whatever. Fuck you,
The
Kristen.
point being is like either or. If somebody wins,
I just
it's
think
gonna be a super restrictive government. They're gonna try to fucking violate your rights and your civil liberties the same way they did before. If anything, right, if Trump wins, he might try to accelerate the process with Project 2025, but we won't know until it happens.
Yeah.
And, like, hindsight is 2020, bro.
Yeah.
Either way, like you said, we're fucked.
Yeah, we are fucked no matter what we do. No matter what we do, we're in the end stages of civilization of this society.
And stage capitalism shots out.
It is what it is. Like, honestly, I'm pretty ready for like people are like the world's gonna end and stuff. And like, you know what? You know what'd be nice is like the world will end for all of us. It's not like I'm gonna die and the world's gonna end. It's like we're all gonna die together.
Yep.
That's
Fuck
kind of
that.
poetic.
I love you, PJ. I love you, Jesse. You're my friends. I'm not trying to die with you guys. You know what? That sounds like hell.
I mean, we might be in it, brother.
Just like I don't want my
welcome-
last words to be with Pierce.
Hey, welcome to hell, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
okay. Okay. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, we here, baby. We burning.
It's like somebody pointed a gun at my head and was like, "Get one phone call. Phone call ever. You get to call one person." I'd be like, "I'm not calling Pierce." I'm not.
I know you're calling Jesse because you know he's with Pierce.
I'm like, I need to hear the most positive affirmations before somebody fucking puts my brains all over this fucking wall. Like, I know Pierce is gonna be like, "Oh, somebody's murdering you. Sick, cool."
Oh, dude, I'd be sad if you
You'd
got
be
out
like,
of gun to your
"Fuck,
head. Jesus
it's
Christ.
fucked up. It's fucked up. Hey, man, keep your chin up.
Honestly,
Don't be
dude,
such a bitch
If
about
someone called you
it."
that, I'd probably pray for you to God.
I know. Hey, make sure you rate the gun on mouthfeel.
You would hang up on me, and I'd be like, "This guy thought I was faking." I'm really gonna die. I called my one friend, and I told him I'm gonna die. And he was like, "Die lit."
Die lit, fam. I was like, now you getting aborted, dog.
Oh my god.
Shit,
That's
man.
what you get for taking that stance on abortion, dog. You should have said, let them babies live. Let the Lord shine through.
Fuck that, bro. I'll Venmo a bitch $500 and a coat hanger emoji.
Maybe this is me. Maybe this is me, right? I've never gotten a girl pregnant. So, like,
You also have done so many drugs in your life, man. Like, the
yeah,
sperm
I'm
might be
taking accountability, Brian.
I'm shooting blanks.
Yeah, I did my job.
Yeah.
I didn't even have to kill any kids, bro.
Hey, I
could
killed
have.
him. I killed him myself.
But I was thankfully, I was dating women that were so unhealthy that I knew that they weren't going to have kids.
Pussy was just barren.
Yeah, it's a natural an abortion. Like, it just dies on impact.
It's just,
It's like it's like Gaza up in there, bro.
yeah, it's just like your kids are swimming upstream. They're like,
Instead of bombs, it's ecstasy bombs. You know.
that
you go.
will break your pussy.
But no, I personally, like, I'm at a point with like a lot of the stuff that like people argue over. It's like, oh yeah, let's fight over abortion rights and all this stupid shit while we just send so much money to fund other wars. And like, honestly, like I said, I personally think like what we need to do, and I've said this before, is like more abortions, more kids dying at Gaza, more kids dying in Ukraine. I think that's what will bring us together, is more death.
I think we need to have a centralized ledger for all like military spending. I think
That would be actually
I
ideal.
think we need to like
But I also heard JD Vance say that the other day, so I don't know if I really trust what you're saying.
fuck. He really said that?
Dude, watch his episode with Theo Vaughn, bro. He's got a 2-hour episode with Theo
Fuck.
Vaughn. Go watch that.
Because like a lot of defense spending in general isn't accounted for.
He literally says all. JD Vance says all
He
of
really
it.
says all that.
All of that. Go watch his episode with Theo Vaughn. It's 2 hours. It says all
It
of
looks
that.
like your vote just changed. There
He
you
literally
go.
just said everything you said, like word for word, my guy.
That's crazy.
Hey, your vote just changed.
He literally
right
was saying
there,
how none of these
Playboy.
people are held accountable, and how like we have all these people that we have more whatever than fucking actual people that like are fighting. Like, what are they? What's it called when people are like
Deployed?
No, it's God, what's the word I'm looking for? So like in the Senate and stuff, they have it's like private sector people that like aren't actually senators and stuff that pass bills. It's
Lobbyists.
Lobbyists. There's
Yeah.
JD Vance is like there's more lobbyists than there are actually senators and people actually running the country. He's talking about all the stuff that you were just talking about. Like he goes into like very in depth, and it's like, yeah, that shit's all fucked up. And he's like I promise if I get elected vice president, he's like I'll do my best to try to like change stuff like that.
Because like I don't think like when they look at defense spending across like all branches of the military, right, and like intelligence, they haven't had like an audit that's like passed where they've accounted for like damn near every dollar.
It'll never happen.
It'll never happen.
With crypto, it will. A crypto ledger. Everything has an input and output.
Well, I mean, right now it already kind of does if you use the right exchanges.
Crypto.
Like if you're using like all the main ones for crypto, yeah. Like all those are, they're already doing all that.
Yeah, everything's monitored.
Yeah, I mean, unless you have like the right stuff and they're going through the right exchanges, it's not.
And even if it isn't being monitored by like a third party, like some crypto bank that's probably sending your information to whatever fucking governmental office.
Well, they make you sign like 1099s and shit on there.
Even if you had like you both had a crypto ledger, right? And you were like, hey man, I put $100 in Bitcoin in here, and it shows on the ledger, and I can't take that Bitcoin out unless I write on the ledger electronically that I've taken out the $100. Like there's a record.
Yes.
Right? We don't have records for
Unless
defense
you're
spending.
smart, what you do is you send it to someone and you have them give you cash.
Yeah, but like we're not trying to do anything nefarious here.
I was just saying. No,
We're taking accountability. We want the government to take accountability.
no, I get it. I really do want the government to take some accountability, but it's just like, is it ever going to happen? I think society fails if the government take. And this is like what I've been like stuff I've been reading lately is that the government does not exist first without religion. Okay. Society never would. People never gathered. People were fucking animals until people started taking in religion, like Hinduism, whatever it is. That's how people gathered, was because of religion, and it gave people morals and shit. And then the other thing that makes society run is propaganda. Without good propaganda, without good lies, telling the masses what's actually, lying to them about what's actually going on, so they believe the lies. That's what keeps people in line. Right now with social media and all this stuff, it's hard to lie to people. That's why society's crumbling. So if you want to live in society, you have to have good propaganda. You have to have a strong religious background. Otherwise, society doesn't exist statistically, bro.
Yeah, it just crumbles.
It just crumbles. So like, when we're talking about abortion,
are they religious in Norway? I'm just wondering.
I guarantee they are.
They're out here praying to God.
I'm sure it's either God or some
fucking weird deity.
Let's see.
Cause like, man, I'm not even a fan of Europe like that. Like, I wouldn't want to travel there.
No.
There are warmer places, cooler
Yeah.
people. But
fuck off with that one.
but like, Norway is a pretty liberal country, and they have a united sovereign fund.
So Lutheran and Christianity contributes of 70% of the population.
Man, you have a point there. But like,
I'm just saying, dude, when you talk about abortion and stuff, the biggest thing for Christians is to let babies live, bro.
that's cool.
I'm just saying, society crumbles if we keep killing the kids, bro. I'm not saying I'm not for it. I kind of want society to crumble. But when I look at the numbers and I ran the numbers, I'm like, they got a point.
Yeah.
We need more kids. We need strong youth to pass on the next nation, the next chapter of this country. And we don't have it right now, dog, because we're killing them. They're autistic. They're retarded. They're fucking gay. They don't want to have kids. They don't have. They're not Christians. They're not. They have no morals. And look at society right now. It's falling apart. And I'm not saying, when I read that pissed me off, because you know what my first thought was? Fuck God. So when I read that, I was like, fuck God. I didn't know statistics liked Jesus.
Yep.
I didn't fucking know that.
I think most people aren't having kids in general because they can't afford them.
Really?
Who the fuck can afford a kid in this economy, bro?
Like they say a kid is like throughout the duration of its life.
It costs like fucking like $10 million or something crazy.
Yeah.
If they said it costs $10 million to have the American dream.
Yeah, but it's still like a couple million to like
Yeah.
take care of a kid. I know that.
At a minimum.
For up to they're 18 or something.
At
It's
a
like it's a
minimum.
couple $1 million
At a minimum.
to do everything, their food, and even if that's on the low end. I feel like you're like driving them to school and like
Yeah.
And I haven't
clothing them and
yeah.
shit.
I haven't adjusted for inflation. I heard the statistic of like prior to COVID, but they're like to raise one child in America from birth to 18 is like $500,000.
No, for sure. I think it's more than that.
Yeah.
Well, so dude,
now.
so like they say because like, and this is the problem, and this is my biggest qualm with both the people in office right now, Trump and Biden or whatever, is it is my biggest pet peeve with everything, and this is why I will not vote is because they both printed so much goddamn money. You know, there only used to be like $2 trillion in the U.S. economy, right?
Yeah, now it's like six.
It's like $6 trillion.
Yeah.
We printed triple the amount of money. They say in 2000, like I think 16, $1,000 is now worth $580 in today's. Your money is legit worth half, and that is Trump's fault. That's Biden's fucking fault, and they're gonna continue to print money. Trump wants to print more money, bro.
Yeah.
That's terrifying, bro. That's absolutely terrifying that they want to print more money. Like that makes me not want to vote for. I'm not voting for that. That's fucking nuts. And then Biden printed so much money when he was in office that it's like, bro, what the fuck are we doing? Like, the people running the country are clearly trying to destabilize the dollar and the economy, and we just vote for it? What the fuck? Someone should have overthrown the government, dog. What the fuck is going on?
$6 trillion.
Like, that's crazy, bro. Dude, you know, dude.
Where's that money? Is it mostly going towards defense spending? The
Yes.
$6 million?
Oh, yeah. Bro, so this is the thing is, because we have destabilized the dollar so much, the dollar is no longer the main currency, and they're trying to bring back the gold standard.
Yeah.
Because, which I personally, I think it's a good fucking idea. People don't like to hear that because that's what Putin believes. We should be back on the gold standard. Whatever. When Nixon took us off the gold standard, that's when the U.S. government became corrupt, in my opinion, because you have to have something malleable and sustainable that's real and like physical that can sustain money. Because if you don't, that's why people are so attracted to Bitcoin, because they can't really print any more of it. Whatever is out there, even though it's all Fugazi bullshit. It's like, bro, we are,
and like Bitcoin isn't tangible. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. That's why
you can't hold a Bitcoin.
That's
but
why gold should be backed. Like, I personally believe that.
But you can hold on to
Like
an ounce of gold.
Yeah, like if gold backs the U.S. dollar, but like literally, like our economy's crumbling, right? Because all these countries not only have seen what we've done to their dollar, they don't want U.S. currency anymore because it's not worth anything.
What's the currency that they want?
Gold.
Gold?
Yeah, that's like the main new, like that's what Russia backs. Russia's backed by gold. China's backed by gold. All those countries, gold is the standard. Gold has been the standard forever. The only time it hasn't been the standard is when the U.S. took it off their thing, because our country was so strong after World War II that we're like, fuck you guys, you have to fuck with our money now. And now we have lost so much control of that our money is worthless to these other countries. And it's destabilizing the country. It's destabilizing other countries. We're losing power. It's dude, it's the money, man. Follow the money. And dude, one of the biggest things that really fucked with me, because I've always known this in life. You follow the money. You know what's crazy? You know what's the richest place in the world? Germany. Highest GDP in the world is in Germany. That's where all the money's at.
That's where everybody's banking.
That's where everybody banks. That's where all like Amazon and all these big businesses, they can go open up in Germany. And after World War II, they made these laws where they cannot tax corporate businesses. So Amazon will just go in there and just run fucking game and pay no taxes.
And just hide their money there.
Hide all their money there. You can just follow. That's all public information. Just literally, like, what's the highest GDP in the world? It's fucking Germany, dude. Why the fuck? Oh, Nazi Germany didn't take control. Why are they the richest fucking people in the world, bro? Tell me that. Mm-hmm. Why do they have the highest GDP if they lost the goddamn war? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, like,
doesn't sound like they lost the war to me, bro.
After World War II, like, Germany, like, fell. Like, their money was worthless. Mm-hmm. Their infrastructure was
you say that they fell, but now they're the richest country in the world.
Yeah, but like it took 80 years. It took 80 years.
I don't know.
After the fall of
for the greatest comeback of all time.
That doesn't make any sense to me, bro. What you're saying doesn't make any sense to me.
So what?
I don't know. I'm being lied to, dog. And I can go look up the statistics and see that they're the richest people in the fucking world. What the fuck is that? Tell me what the fuck that is, because I'll never get answers on that. But I followed the money. I spent like weeks looking this up and reading shit, trying to understand why Germany is the biggest, other than like they let in all these fucking companies come in tax-free. It's like a tax-free tax haven. So what? We destabilize Germany so billionaires can come in and like what? I don't know. Like, explain to me.
Germany like nearly took over like Europe.
But they're the richest country in the world. They have taken over the world now.
After World War II, right?
Yeah. I'm just saying.
They-
Explain to me why they have the highest GDP.
This is what happened. I'm just gonna give you a basic history lesson
Yeah.
of World War II.
I understand. I know what happened in World War II.
And then they restructured, not restructured. They rebuilt most of Europe, right, using American money, right? They rebuilt most of Europe, and then once they rebuilt most of Europe, they allowed these countries to rebuild their own economies.
I just don't know if I believe.
And then
that,
you know
man.
what probably happened in Germany? Somebody was like, "Why don't we offer tax-free banking?" And then use whatever capital that comes from these corporations that come in to pay back our loans to the United States government and to
I get
and
what
to
you're
rebuild their nation.
I just don't think the nation ever fell like people say it did, but that's just my opinion.
Like,
I don't think people can just completely destabilize and then become the world's richest economy. I just don't believe that, dog. I just don't. You can tell me all you want. I just don't believe that. I just don't.
even if their allies are like after the war, even if their allies are like the
I don't know,
American
man.
government.
All the stuff that I read lately, where I'm just like, I don't know, man. Like, have you seen that guy that was like on Tucker, where like he explains like why Hitler actually killed all the Jews, and he actually didn't want to kill all the Jews. It had nothing to do with that. I haven't watched all of it, but it's like a big.
I have not watched this. I'm kind of scared to watch this,
bro.
So
I haven't watched it, but I've heard a lot about it. And
send it
I've been
so
wanting-
I can watch it.
It's like a 4-hour podcast.
I'm not
That's why-
listening to 4 hours.
That's why I haven't listened to it. But I've heard people talk about it, right? And basically, this guy goes into depth where it's like, actually, Hitler wasn't trying to kill. Like, it's like all the. I don't fucking know, dog. I just know whatever I'm being told, right? I'm being deceived, bro.
I think
I know that.
there were 6 million Jews murdered under the reign of Adolf Hitler
I'm not saying I don't think they died. I'm not saying that.
and Joseph Goebbels.
I'm not saying that they didn't kill Jews. I'm not
And-
saying anything like that.
And they probably killed him because they perceived him as being subhuman.
I'm just saying I think Hitler found something that was so valuable that allowed Germany to become the world's richest power right now.
Dude, I think he just was like, I want that country, I want this country, I'm gonna get everybody souped up on amphetamines.
And like, if you really look at it, bro, and like I'm Jewish, you know, like Hitler wanted to stop the people that are ruining the world right now. That was his main thing. That's what he preached. He wanted to stop the war machine. That's what he wanted. All the things we hate right now, Hitler hated too. That's a fact.
What were the things that Hitler hated?
But I'm talking like literally, he hated the U.S. government. He
Okay.
hated the war machine. He hated how the U.S. Could literally control the whole world, which he thought, the narrative is that they were Jews. Like, he just hated the war machine. I'm not saying he didn't hate Jews too. Not saying that, but he also hated a lot of the things that you're talking about that you hate. You can go watch his speeches, and they're talking about the same shit we're talking about, dog. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying like he didn't kill all those Jews. I honestly believe he did kill millions of Jews. I believe that.
I've never seen a Hitler speech.
Bro, I
through
could literally
through the duration. You know,
dude,
what I-
we could literally. There's a guy that Rob is friends with that has a Hitler mustache. That is a Christian man, and I'm not kidding. I had him on an episode of the pod about like 50 episodes ago, and this guy will tell you all the stuff that you want to know about Hitler.
I would expect him to. He does have a Hitler mustache.
No, he believes Hitler because I don't believe this at all. This is not what I believe. But he believes Hitler was made out to be a bad guy because the American government wants us to think that. Just like how they lied to us about everything. They've lied to us about everything. Why wouldn't they lie to us about Hitler? That's his philosophy. He's not saying Hitler was a good man or a bad man. He just knows that we're being lied to. And that he has that mustache to represent that we're all being lied to.
Dude, I think he's evil.
I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying I believe anyone that runs anything in this country or in the world, anyone that's in power, like I said, it comes back to society, needs good propaganda, needs a good religious faith for society to go on. You have to lie to people. You have to deceive people if you want society to work. Society does not work without good propaganda, in which propaganda can almost be religion, my friend. Like, without it, we are just animals. But that, like I said, that's just what I feel. I just know that no matter what, it's all a lie. They have to lie to you. Otherwise, you don't. The truth's too powerful for you.
I think Adolf Hitler is absolute definitive evil.
And so, dude,
Incarnate.
I don't know if you've seen this, right? So, like, Hitler in like 1950 sold out Madison Square Garden.
With the American Nazi Party?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're pretty heavy in America for a while.
So, like, tell me what that's all about, you know?
I feel like if so it's like 1934?
Yeah, like 30s, 40s, I don't remember, but like
I
there's
think-
like pictures of it. It's like people
I think
packed out.
if you talk to the majority
Like, dude,
of
my
Americans.
dude, my grandmother literally survived Nazi Germany
Yeah.
and came over here and gave birth to all my whole family. I'm not saying
did she ever talk about her experience under like the Nazi
Yeah.
regime? What did she say?
horrible. The whole family got murdered except her.
Yeah, man.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying this. We're never told the true story, bro. And I'm not saying he didn't kill all those Jews. I'm not
I
saying
know,
that.
the truth hurts.
I think the American
We killed a bunch of kids in Gaza. We're killing people in Ukraine, dog. Like, what the fuck does it matter if a couple million Jews die?
I think it matters whenever
I
a
get
couple
that.
million people die in
But it
general.
doesn't matter right now when all those people are dying in Gaza, Ukraine, no one cares, dog. No one gives a fuck, Femi.
Like most Americans give a fuck.
I don't think they do, dog.
You go to any college campus in America, man, and you're
Dude, those
seeing
kids are so fucking dumb and so liberal. They
they're,
don't fucking
they're
care
fucking
about shit.
protesting.
They're protesting because they're so rich and they have the ability to protest because they're all spoiled little faggots.
Probably, but like, man,
Are you going to go out and protest, Femi?
Nah, man,
No,
I'm
'cause
not
you
trying to
don't
go to
give a
jail.
fuck, dog.
I'm not trying to go to jail.
Yeah, exactly,
Fuck that.
dog. You don't really give a fuck. None of us do.
I-
That's what it's good to be American is you don't give a fuck, bro.
I just don't want to see like
I don't want to see people die either, dog.
because like
But I'm just saying that's what makes society.
because like that shit's fucked up. Like I was scrolling through my Twitter, you dig,
No, dude, Twitter's nuts, bro.
and
TikTok's
I
crazy.
saw a video of a baby. Right, it was a baby.
So if we care, what do we do then, Femi? Other than overthrow the government?
fucking vote.
You really think that's going to make a difference?
I mean, that's the only option
You
available. I mean, like,
But it has
how are
to-
you gonna overthrow the war machine where you're gonna be like, hey man, you can't send $6 billion to Israel again?
I'm just saying, what, like, because voting's not making a difference, man. What do you do?
I'm not gonna protest, but they're gonna protest. I'm gonna let these youngins protest.
I
Hey
mean,
man, protesting worked on apartheid.
what's that?
Apartheid, South Africa. You haven't heard of it?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
What were the people protesting in Africa?
Yeah, for
Well,
decades.
yeah, but Africa's
For-
not like isn't the war machine that is America.
But it was a part of like. Okay, so
I believe shit like that can happen. Like I
So-
believe.
So in Africa, right, particularly the country of South Africa, South Africa was a British colony at one point, right?
Yeah, I heard. So I'm pretty sure. Like I read that people believe that's like one of the only places that really have democracy now.
And then they instituted this system called apartheid, which was like separate and equal. It's like the equivalence
Yeah,
equivalency of Jim Crow in America.
Yeah, democracy, which we don't have anymore in this country.
So they separated people and they made interracial marriages illegal.
Oh damn!
They made interracial sex illegal. They made interracial babies
But
illegal.
this is over now, right?
It didn't end till like 1994.
Yeah, but they actually have democracy there now, right? Or is it?
I don't know about the political state of South Africa currently, but I don't think people are
doing well.
aren't doing too bad.
They're not doing too bad because I hear other places like where we're not ran by like I hear that other places actually have democracy and your vote does matter, but like people don't really believe that in America anymore, man. Maybe it does. Maybe I'm wrong.
But it took like 30 years of protests, of consistent protesting, and it didn't really ramp up until like 1987 to 1994, right? Where like people started boycotting businesses and industry that associated with the South African government. So people started boycotting Kodak because Kodak was providing the film used to categorize people on passports to the South African government. Right? Shit, man. Look at McDonald's. McDonald's is losing money because people don't want to support them.
I agree with
Coke?
that. I agree, but that's voting with your dollar, and like that's pretty much.
That's protesting with your money, bro.
But I think that's the only protesting that's left in this country.
dude, if you don't spend enough money, and you're like, if you want to do business with me and my institutions, you can't associate with like this regime. Eventually, there's gonna be enough people where they're gonna be like, fuck it.
No, I mean
Like, we can't
that's
support you
happening with
anymore.
like a lot of the companies that poison food, and it's like one of the coolest things I've ever seen in this country.
Yeah, but
Because like I mean, every place like all they're like people are petitioning for like Cheerios and all these the companies to use the same thing that they use to sell other countries. Like, why do we put all these fucking chemicals in the food?
like, do you genuinely believe that if the majority of Americans could comprehend and access the information that their food is killing them slowly, like fully
Yeah.
comprehend it, right? That they would fucking spend their money at McDonald's?
I think they would stop. I mean, they're starting to. So it's like,
and
do
they-
you know how long I've been telling people the food's poison since I was like fucking 12 years old, and no one. I used to literally be called a conspiracy theorist, and now like my family's like, I guess you're right.
I think never tell you that the same companies that own the cigarettes ended up transitioning from cigarettes to processed
yeah,
food.
100%, bro.
Nabisco, which is like
No, it's- I mean,
Montez now.
It's crazy what's going on, man.
Kraft. All those companies are owned by
But I
cigarettes.
mean, the same 3 companies own everything now, though. That's the problem with this country. It's like we made monopolies illegal, but monopolies run the country.
We need to bust up open monopolies the same way Teddy Roosevelt did that shit.
Well, it's like one of the big things that's crazy is like how fast like internet is in other countries, and because like Comcast and all these companies have monopolized so much shit that we'll never get the internet that like Japan has.
Probably.
Like, dude, apparently in Japan, dude, you can upload like thousands of gigabytes in like seconds. Like here, it takes like an hour.
Yeah.
Like just to upload like one of the episodes of the pod, it takes like an hour and a half. It's like 50, 60 gigs. Like
This one's gonna take probably 3 hours because we're at almost 2 hours worth of time right now.
Really?
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock.
Oh well, we can cut it, dude. I gotta get going.
Yeah, we started at 6.
Damn, it's 8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock right now.
It got intense.
It got
towards the
intense.
middle.
That last hour and a half was a lot.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that was an hour and a
Hey.
half rant back and
Hey, I
forth.
love you, bro. It's
I
good
love you
talking,
too.
bro.
That's the thing about conversations.
No,
like,
I'm glad
like
you-
this is how people in
It's how you work
America
through things.
should have discussions about topics. I never personally attacked PJ for who he was as a person. PJ never personally attacked me for who I was as a person.
dude, I respect how you think, bro. You know what I mean? Like I take it because like you're a perspective, dude, that I just don't have.
Yeah.
No, like you know what I mean. I just
Yeah.
I don't have your perspective. You've lived 100% completely different life. Literally, that's why I love stand up because like, dude, I feel like me and you probably would have never like been friends if we didn't
Probably not.
like, but that's awesome, bro.
Yeah,
If
but
I
didn't
saw
have a
you on the
common
street
interest.
before comedy, I'd
He'd
be
be
like,
like,
this
"Fuck
guy's
this
fucking
faggot."
weird.
Yeah.
This guy's weird. But now I'm like, he's
As-
weird and
as
cool.
Mr. Clean looking head ass. Fucking motherfucking
My-
spit
my-
shine up on the dome piece.
Caillou on fentanyl looking at.
And Caillou took creatine in the perk 30.
The point being, if Americans could have conversations like this effectively, we most likely wouldn't be swayed by lobbyists, corporations, and their interests going against our interests as human
Well,
beings.
see, the problem is I hear like people get in the Senate. Sorry to cut you off on that, but people get into the Senate, right, and then they fail over and over again, and then like these people realize that they want a career in this, and then like these people sway them in the other ways and be like, here's your payout, dog. Like, you want to be a part of this? And then this is why you're too. It's all deals. So it's like, okay, if you want something so bad to happen, you're going to have to let something fucked up happen somewhere else to get the thing that you want to happen.
Yeah, politics.
That's kind of fucked up, man. But
All right, let's cut it.
we out of here.
Peace.